everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back in Train Sim World for yet again another episode of Driving Some Trains. I wish I had a little more exciting than that. Driving trains is exciting, I just don't know how to make it sound exciting. Today we are going to go into the Northeast Corridor, and we're going to go into scenarios. Oop, there you go, it's like, okay, hold on. This one? Yeah. So we are going to actually try to figure out which one I want to do today. You know what? I actually want to do this one. I was going to have us do right round. I did this the other day and something went very awkward with the when I was actually playing the game, it gave me a signal error and ended up not crashing, but just stopped the mission. It was very strange. So I'm not going to do it again because it was tedious. I want to hop in here. This might actually have a little bit more speed to it. Just running the commuter rail this morning. And I gather that's our train over there. Oh, cool. We're at just a little itty-bitty place. Welcome to New Rocha. Today, you'll be running the southbound service into the terminus at New York Penn. Oh wow, look at the detail of this place. Up the stairs we go. I love how they always start. I was gonna say, I love how they always start us on the opposite side of the track. I actually enjoyed starting at the parking lot. Like if we parked our car and we were showing up for work. We take the elevator down. Climb aboard the engineer's seat and get everything going. Well, first we're going to get a screenshot, of course, of this beautiful train on this beautiful morning. Hope everybody is doing well today, whatever day this may be posted. I hope you're having a good one regardless. Let's open her up. Close the door. We are going to have to... Oh, really? Oh, no, not what I wanted. Forward. Oh, no, I hit out. There we go. Forward. Do we already have people on board? Do I need to open up the doors? Yeah, that's what I thought. Unlock left. Let's hop up. Open. Just make sure nobody gets inside. That's funny, is technically we could climb aboard this coach class car right here and this train would take us somewhere. A handful of people getting on and off. Yeah, business class, that'll close automatically. Good morning. Ooh. Then of course we have the dining car. Very expensive, but not the worst food in the world. And then of course you have coach. But of course it says that we're done loading passengers. Never have enough time to just go and explore. Alright, let's get back into our seat. Lock left. Set the outer brake to release, and let's head on out. Let's actually crank that up to full, just because we're already in a 60-mile-an-hour zone. Even though, yeah, as I say, I think it's gonna bump down to 45. But we have to be at Penn Station at 5:14. It is currently 4:47, so we've got 16 miles to travel. That's funny, we don't do any intermediate stops. We're just going to head straight there. All right. 35. It's gonna jump up to 65, I think, up here. Are we gonna be able to time this right? No, it's still at 45. 43. Oh, because we're at a switch, that's why. Hopefully these switches are all set correctly. We got kicked in the butt last time. You guys won't see that footage, but it was bad. Is this a 100-mile-an-hour zone up here too? Oh, dude, heck yes. Let's get this rock. Oh, we got a yellow light in front of us. That's green now. Yes, I know technically I wasn't in the 100 yet. We have to wait until the whole train's there, but it said 100. We're going 100. Like I said, though, I hope everybody's having a good day. I just love the sound difference. Yellow, turn green, perfect. It's gonna drop down to 80, which is fine because we're not even up to 100 yet. Keep your head in so you don't lose it. And we're at 80. And back up to 100. Are we just gonna keep jumping back and forth? We can't see what's past this green light here. There's a speed, I believe. I know you said green. These are all yellow. I think you lie. In a mile, almost in a mile and a half, we're gonna be going down to 45 miles an hour. Like I said, though, beautiful day for train ride. I wouldn't even call it drive. You know, you engineer a train. I don't really say that you drive a train. Beautiful day for that. We'll put this into idle as we get ready to go down to 45 miles an hour here in about half mile. All right, so let's start applying some brake here. That's because it's a bridge. Oh, I like that switch that goes to nowhere. It was back there. Oh boy. Yes, I know we're going over the speed limit technically. I know it's gonna pop right back up to 70. What's it gonna pop to after that? I can't. 60. Alrighty. Still 12 miles to go. It's gonna be a good trip too. We'll put that down to idle at 65. We'll have to slow ourselves down once we get there, but gravity should do a pretty good amount here. I know it's not that far. Sorry, I have to keep clearing my throat, guys. It's a humid day. You can just feel the humidity in the air. Alright, we'll let this turn. It'll slow us down a little bit. We're going to be going back up to 70 anyways in, what, 400 yards plus. You know, I wish they'd at least give us, like, smooth mouse functions. Like, this is just whipping around. Alright, we're going to be going back up to 70. Let's get our train up there. Want to make sure that we're there on time. You know what I mean? We have 20 minutes to still make 10 miles, but let's pride ourselves in on-time service. In 1.8 miles, we're going to be going down to 65. Hope everybody has, like I said, a good day. I hope you have something fun planned for the weekend, or at least just being able to get a break. For any of my friends who happen to be in the technical theater field, I'm sorry. You usually don't get a break, especially when it comes to summertime. It's brutal for theater technicians during this time of year. Because usually everything's outside. Everything that we usually work inside usually gets put outside. So thank you guys for doing what you do, as well as any first responders that may be watching this. Thank you for what you do and the time that you put in. As of course, as always, thank you to any military personnel as well as their families. You don't get days off. So I appreciate that. trying to figure out what we're going to do with our weekend. It seems like Danielle's brother, younger brother, will be coming up to stay with us for a couple weeks. Just to get him out of Connecticut, come and enjoy some time up here with his sister. Shouldn't affect videos at all. Hence why I'm recording today. Usually the day where I used to record all the videos, which was Friday, usually is my off day now. The hell, I wanted to get in here and get a train down to New York Penn Station. Alright, gonna be popping back up to 70 again. Just had to slow down for that turn, apparently. What's that in front of that green light? It's gonna go down to like something stupid like 30. Yeah, 55. Alright, let's put that in idle. Let's just add minimum application of the brakes. I know we are going uphill, so we'll release. That should take care of the rest. We'll be popping back up to 70. I thought that just said 65. Must just not have been looking correctly. And 70 then to 60. I know there's a lot of speed changes on the Northeast Corridor. I know that. But this seems a little ridiculous. Alright, 7.5 miles to our destination. It says that we can go up to 70 again. Oh, freight train. Nice. That's going to be the next thing that we're doing. Probably not today. But definitely want to get some more freight into our lives. We're going to be on a downhill slope here, and we're going to be dropped back down to 60 in about 300 yards anyway, so we'll put it back on idle. We'll let gravity do the rest. Oh yes, the train yards where we did our last episode. Neat. At least we know where everything was. Alright, another NEC. Put on the minimum application of brakes just to get down to 60. Add a little bit of throttle, make sure that we stay at a good moving speed. In 1 mile, we're going to be going down to 40, and it's 6.5 miles until we're at New York Penn Station. So I assume that 40 mile an hour must be another bridge, and then shortly after that, there should be a 65 as we go into the tunnel. This is just me speculating from the last time we were doing the commuter to New York Penn. And again, you get so wrapped up in the job that you're supposed to be doing, you kind of forget to look around once in a while and just the detail. It's very fogged out this morning, which reminds me of a summer night up here. I'm actually just going to let it coast the rest of the way, just because, you know, I know it's going to be turning to 40. Mind our heads that we don't lose them on the pylons here. Looks so nice. I don't know if it'll let us see New York in the background, though. That's something I was wondering, because usually when you're taking this route, you're heading southbound, which is the main way in, obviously, if you're going from the north. Right around here, you'd start seeing the outskirts of New York. At least, you know, the skyline. All right, it's going to be going up to 50. We're going to let gravity continue to do its thing here. Yes, technically speeding, but at the same point, 200 yards. You know what I mean? Very famous train bridge up here. Can't remember the name of it though, but you always see it when you're coming into New York this way. All right, let's get her back up to 50. Of course, we're going uphill, so everything's a push now. Tell you what, as hot as it's supposed to be today up here, I'd be keeping that window up, keeping the AC in. That's exactly what we'd have to do. And 50. Continue to give it some power. This because we are going uphill. 5. Alright, 4.5 miles away. So what this does is it kind of pushes us out past the city goes through a neighborhood, and then that's where it drops down to go underneath. So about a 50-mile-an-hour journey, I believe, almost until we get to the tunnel. Love this bridge, though. Love the architecture. I'm a stickler for architecture. Alright, just wanted to be quiet to enjoy that trip across that bridge. Oh, that's actually something I never even really looked at. It's just the bounce in the train cars. They do rock around. And I know that if we could connect them... Yeah, I know. Now we're going downhill and everybody wants to pick up some major amount of speed. If we were able to go back into our train car, we could actually sit in a train car on our journey, which is pretty cool. Yeah, minimum application. Oh no, it does switch to 55 beforehand. Alright. So we'll release that. Should drop us down around, yeah, 57, that's what I thought. We're still going downhill about 7%. Just want to keep a good, steady, smooth train ride for everybody. Heading to Penn Station. It's interesting, we're going to be arriving there at 17:14, which is about 5:14. Oh, it is not that. It is 5:14. That's actually when the Vermonter comes in. So that's kind of interesting. Think like, oh, this could be the Vermonter. I know it's not, because there's a business class car, and then you have a cafe car. On the Vermonter, it's a hybrid, where the business class and Dynacar are actually the same car. Very small business class section. Alright, we'll release those. We got a green light. We are coming in like right at the back of what I would assume is another train. Just because every time we do get to a green light, it's yellow first. I wish I had a little bit better of control for the horn, just because usually when the NECs pass each other, they do give a little toot toot. Man, I wish they could do like the whole side of the NEC. I know that's a huge game file, and that's a lot to ask from a company. I don't know. Just being able to either go all the way down to DC, or being able to go up Vermont with the diesel, switch it over. Imagine that, you'd be able to switch out locomotives into a diesel and then go up. It'd be so cool. I know, wishful thinking. Yellow, that's definitely says yellow. You tell me green, that's yellow. I guess my question is, does it turn to red when we go by it? Turn this way. Nope, that's safe yellow. No. Oh, we're at 60 now. Alright. Let's bring her up. We have 12 minutes to make it 3.9 more miles. Should be able to do with no problem, unless we do get stopped in the terminal. Not in the terminal, in the tunnel. I mean, we could be stopped right outside the terminal as well. Alright, keeping it at a good 60 miles an hour. See that light goes yellow, then green. Now, it could be just a meh in the game, or we're following another train in. Train parking for the NEC. It's right over here. Ah, we do have a yellow light coming up. Get your head back in, dummy. See, that one's yellow. Another one right there coming out of parking. brake. Just want to make sure we're going closer to the speed limit through here. So many switches, so many things that are changing. Just want to make sure that we're keeping everybody safe as we head into the tunnel. 2.5 miles, we're going to be down to 15 miles an hour. That's good. Of course, we are on the downward slope at this point. And keep an eye on those yellow lights. Just want to make sure that the yellow signals. Just want to make sure that they don't automatically go to red right afterwards, because these happen really quick. I prefer not to go flying by a signal. Cab light on, please. Thank you. Okay, 0.8 miles. It's still yellow. Come on, keep it near 60. There you go. Of course, we are going downhill at 1.3% grade, so you know. Lots of steel, moving fast. Alright, 1.8 to our destination, 1.5 until 15 miles an hour. We are hauling butt in a good way. Slow down, want to go back to 60, please. Yellow signal, yep, then another, yet again, another yellow. Wonder, would we be able to see that in time to stop? No. I mean, we'd pass it, but we could stop if need be. I'm pretty sure the yard would contact you and just be like, hey, you got a yellow signal coming up, red signal coming up. I don't know. Love trains, don't know that much about them. 400 yards into a green signal, which is good. Alright, let's get this thing down to 15 miles an hour. Half a mile till our destination, roughly. Such a claustrophobic feeling. We've got a green signal. Yep. I know it says green right here, this giant icon, but I was checking more up there. We're getting to the point where we need to be at 15 miles an hour because we're going to be going through all these switches. There's also a whole bunch of red, so. Cool. I don't really want that in the middle of my screen. Thank you. Alright. Just want to make sure that we at least had a yellow because it's red, red, red. Just want to make sure we're not going to be causing any trouble here. Let's get this up. Heading over here, perfect. We are 7 minutes early. Neat. Intricates of wires and the high tension and the high voltage. I don't like that guy sitting so close to the tracks. We've got to stop right on this point. Actually put that in full service. Set it off. Unlock right. That's a red signal. We did not want to move like another foot because there's a red signal right there and the game will automatically kick you out if you go past the signal. There. Welcome to New York Penn, everybody. 6 minutes early, you're welcome. I just love everything's moving around. Wait until 17:14 and 30 seconds. For what? For you to tell me that the mission's over? Well, at this point, we've got time. We've got about 4 minutes, so let's go. Hey, guests ride an Amtrak. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Business class, nice comfy seats, and a table, which is not true, but I mean, it might be on some of it. Handicap seating. Oh, I forgot I can sit. Oh, beautiful. All right, dining car. Now head back into coach. Now, coach is a little bit different. They've been revamping a lot of. This is where Danielle and I usually sit. Ella sits here. I want to sit in that one. Oh, I can't. Oh, jerk. Okay. Well, we usually sit here, watching out that window. They have changed the seats, though. They're now this like gray leather. I'm pretty sure it's fake leather, but just walking through, checking my train. A handful of people still on it. Obviously, I won't be going any further than New York Penn. Giant stomping footsteps. What's interesting though, it does sound like you're walking through Amtrak. Just the sound of the floor. Huh. That's interesting. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Stop looking so sad. Also, nobody brought any baggage. I'm not sure I can climb back up, so I really don't want to screw that up. I really don't want to be stuck outside the train after we've put in the effort. You not let me close this door now? Well, there's a bug. Oh, wait. There we go. Alright. What about you? Will you let me close that? Yes. Alright, well, let's go back through and secure our train then. You guys gonna get on? Okay. Sketchy. Just swallowing these pylons here. Alright. What do I need to do now? Just gonna park it. It's so stupid. Yes. Neutral. I love how I had to wait. I couldn't. Ugh. Oh, now I've got to walk like halfway down the train where the escalator is, right? Ooh, good. And there we go. How well did we do? Final score took 20. It took just under 30 minutes. That's funny. Miles driven 19.59. Miles walked 0.8, and that's just because we were pacing a lot. Yeah, that's good. Due at 17:14. We arrived at 17:08. You're welcome. What if that X is good? Don't really know. All right, well, that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you like what you saw, we do live stream on Twitch at PadfootTD. On YouTube, it's PadfootTD Space Games. And on Instagram, if you want to see the really cute pups that we're always talking about, it's PadfootTD Games. But I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!